Ooh, look at this. Look how dusty this sequoia is, the one next to us. Look at that.
Wow.
Whoa.
Probably hit a,
Clean me!
snowstorm.
So we're live, okay? So just be aware. Oh. So now people can make comments.
Good.
Basically,
Finally, we figured it out.
It's because my channel said it's kids friendly. You really cannot say that because we do curse once in a while.
Yeah, it's a security thing that they set up on YouTube, so not anybody can just communicate with kids. You know?
Yeah. So you have.
Just like we did yesterday, we're gonna make a left at the end where the gas station is.
Okay.
And then turn right.
Should we go yen the guy?
Well, let's go.
Huh?
Canvassing.
Remember? Can we do that when we come home?
Yes. Yes.
Promise me?
Promise.
Okay. Turn left.
See, it was a BP.
Left here is very challenging.
Look, these are
right? I have to
these,
go
these
all
aren't
the way
filled, but these are
there.
ones.
Right? Look.
Yeah.
It's very challenging for me.
Yeah. There's no light.
Yeah, it's like these people come in, and I have to go there, cut all these cars.
Probably like next time we remember that, we can go another way. Like we can go around where there's a light. Well, you're making a left turn, yeah. Gotcha. Yay!
Turn right on US 6.
It's that New York. That's that New York drive.
Day 5. Iowa City. It's a little gloomy today, not as pretty as yesterday. But
it's still a beautiful day.
It's 35 degrees according to my car, so it's not too bad.
It's not too bad at all.
Yeah.
It's not as warm as it was yesterday.
Yeah.
But we're layered up, ready to go. You can see the Iowa River from here.
Yeah.
It does look like there's a lot of water in it. You know what I mean? It looks like it's...
Yeah, it might not have been raining as much.
Yeah.
They say today or tomorrow there's gonna be snow somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be between here and Cedar Rapids. So Cedar Rapids will probably get snow and we'll probably get rain here. That's what the forecast calls for. But it's interesting. It's a 20-minute difference, but the weather is entirely different between the two locations.
So tell us what's happening yesterday.
Yesterday, we had a nice day of canvassing. We hit a lot more homes instead of apartments, and people were actually home, so we had some good conversations.
Do I go straight?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good being out there. Nice neighborhood. People more willing to open the door and have a talk outside.
It's because yesterday also the advantage is it's 7 degrees.
Yes, which is like balmy for Iowa. People are like, hey, I'll wear shorts. Hey, I'll hang out outside for a little bit. Yeah. So they were more welcoming. And so very friendly people. All smiles, happy to see us. They know why we're there.
Yeah.
I talked to a man. He's a father who recently saw Andrew Yang speak here in Iowa, and he was really busy. He was doing stuff in the garage, and I said, excuse me, sir, it looks like you're really, really busy, but just wanted to ask you some questions about the upcoming presidential caucus. And I asked him if he plans on participating, and he said yes and no. He said, you see, I can't caucus because I have 2 special needs kids, but my wife, she is going to caucus for Andrew Yang. And that was just music to my ears because I had no idea the conversation was going to go that way. I thought he was going to shoo me away. It's like, can't you see I'm busy or anything like that? No, he wasn't anything like that. He was so mild-mannered and tempered, and he was actually happy to see me. And he told me this even before I told him I'm a volunteer canvassing for Andrew Yang. Because I felt a little intimidated. I was like, oh, he's just out there and it looks like he's working, but let me just walk on the sidewalk around so he'll see me coming. He won't see me like going directly like I'm going in, but see, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. You see I got the clipboard and all that, but we just had a really good conversation. He even offered me like water.
Right on 218.
218, okay.
He even offered me water. He's like, hey, you need anything? He even warned me. He said, hey, this house over here, don't knock on that one because he's a former Marine and the current president's right about everything as far as he's concerned. But what little does he know that that house was on my list and I left a pamphlet there anyway.
That's what Sam said. Just leave a pamphlet.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. And he even told me, too, that he and his wife, talking about the same father, you know, we're former military, too. But we, you know, think for ourselves.
Well, Andrew Yang is a really great veterans program.
Yes.
He has that.
More than a handshake.
And then that new one, Nick?
Yeah. There's a veteran, like every veteran gets a roof or is under a roof. Every veteran under a roof program too.
Back camera. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this to.
Flip?
No. Just I flipped, you know, so they can see you, because the scenery is not that great.
No.
Yeah. So,
It's pretty pretty overcast here. Looks like it's about to rain, like the forecast calls for. We don't have an umbrella and we don't have rain ponchos. Maybe we should have brought those.
I have a poncho. You can use my poncho, but it's very pretty. You know, pretty.
It's a pretty poncho.
They'll think, who is this weirdo?
Yeah, who is
Pretty
this
poncho?
weirdo wearing a flag scarf with this pretty poncho?
Well,
What's up?
You're supporting, you know, the you know, people have.
Humanity first.
Yeah, humanity first.
Humanity first. I say, hey, it's just the color.
we do
Don't
not
judge me by what I'm wearing.
We do not judge people.
Judge me by what I am talking about, what I'm saying, what I'm
Right.
about.
Right.
I mean, and it's always good to tell Iowa voters, hey, you understand the power that's in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
You get to determine what viability looks like and electability looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like Andrew Yang, just caucus for him.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the goal is to turn the 15% viability into inevitability.
Mm-hmm.
So we're shooting between 15 and
Are we going that way?
20%. We're going that way.
Huh?
North.
North 218.
Here?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Here? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Alright. See, I just, you know, control the wheel. I don't know where I'm going. I have a conductor in the back is conducting me, so I'm just moving my bowls.
Yeah.
Moving down bow, up bow. Spiccato.
Basically go on this for 11 months.
Tell them the story why my face is distorted.
Okay, if you notice, you look at Ching above her lip, you see there's a cut there. We were canvassing yesterday in North Liberty. Tully was with us. Tully and Ching had teamed up, and I was with UNJ. And all of a sudden, we're, you know, walking to a house or we're on the street, and I hear Tully's flag hit the pavement. So I turn around, and then I see Ching face planted on the pavement. I immediately go running.
Yeah, we were so shocked.
We were so shocked. I was like, oh no, is she unconscious? So I'm running over there to see what's up, to assess the situation. It's just...
I'm very sexy now.
It was like something out of a cartoon, you know, that happens.
My lips does not need to inject any shit
No
in it.
Botox
No.
necessary.
Yeah, it's all swollen.
So we go and check out the situation. Tully is like, can you move? Can you move? Trying to move her, but she needed a few moments. But I was just relieved she didn't hit her head on the pavement and, you know, definitely wasn't unconscious, which was definitely a plus. But we noticed there was some blood coming from her hand, and she had scrapes.
On my knee.
And her knee as well. And we saw it from, I thought it was a nose at first, but then I saw it was the lip, but above the lip, but nothing too bad. She took it like a champ, basically. I had some tissues. I know, all for Andrew, right? She's like, we don't stop for this.
We offered to get her attention, and
My teeth
Tully
is chipped.
And her tooth got chipped.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tully just got her some antiseptic to
Yeah,
disinfect
Tully
the wound.
took
Yes,
me to Walgreens.
And I gave Ching some tissues to put on the cuts.
I was like, shit, you know.
Yeah.
There's like should we go to the hospital? No way, you know. I'm not going to hospital.
There was uneven pavement there, and her boot hit it wrong. And she was also filming too, or taking pictures, so she wasn't really watching her footing. And she admitted this to me, the boots she was wearing. Yes, they are stylish. They're really cool. They look like Eddie Bauer, you know, like something like that. Really badass. Like it looks like a tattoo that you would get, you know, with the burning heart and everything. But
it's not
just,
a very practical.
It just
walking
wasn't
shoe.
practical walking shoe or boot.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that she was like insulated because she was wearing her coat. So it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah,
but she's okay.
I almost did not wear a coat.
Oh, someone says, Mr. Germson, get punched by Bernie Bros? No. I'm going to go ahead and dispel that rumor right now. No Bernie Bros were involved in
Who's
this.
that?
And she didn't lose a tooth, she chipped a tooth. So that's good too.
Yeah.
So Mr. Germson said, take care. Thank you, Mr. Germson. Appreciate you. Thank you for the well wishes.
No, I have to confess that you guys have been, you know, canvassing a lot, and I was an Uber driver, you know, I was just driving. So when Tully was with us yesterday, and it was really overwhelming in a good way to watch him. Yeah. So when I step out of the car again, I was kind of just watching him.
Yeah.
Like I was just paying attention to him because he was just so amazing. You know, like the way he talks. You know.
Shaving with Tully. I'm sure many of you follow him on YouTube already, but if you don't, please like and subscribe. He's from New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire, which is the next state after the Iowa caucus. So he's here. He's here with a flag that reads, running to win Yang 2020. I mean, and YouTube Andrew Yang, and he is running. He is literally running while
he holds the flag
with this
and
flag.
run every day. He has a.
He's so dedicated.
Every day he's supposed to run how much? Like,
he runs.
Like how
he
many?
runs like several miles every day. So much so that he has to ice his knee. But he keeps on doing it. He's so dedicated to what he's doing, and it was an inspiration to tag along with him late last night. We were actually invited to a home of a registered Republican who loved Yang, and he signed a caucus card. And
is that Mike?
We had an excellent conversation.
He's a registered Republican?
I'm saying this guy was a registered Republican.
Wow, I took a picture with him.
No, his name wasn't Mike.
Oh, not
This is someone we spoke to. Remember you were asking where we were?
Oh, okay.
Yunjae was calling us because
Okay.
we were invited in last night.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, him.
Yeah.
So he was a registered Republican, and we had a conversation with him, and he signed a caucus card. And then we asked him if he wanted a yard sign. He said, I got to talk to my wife first. But he's very, very cool. Talked a little bit about truckers. He has several friends who are truckers. So he understands what's going on with automation and technology, but also had, we talked about the economy as well, and a few other subjects. So we had an excellent conversation. It was a beautiful home too. We were so happy when he opened the door and he said, "You guys are Yang Gang." So he said, "You guys want to come in?" You know? And that was that. That was our in.
That's a good sign. Because,
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't even say that, but
Right.
he obviously knows about the movement.
Yes. He says, I've been watching a lot of Andrew Yang on YouTube lately, so
Wow, that's great.
he already knew some things.
Yeah. So tell them what we did last night.
Oh, wow. We had a Yang Gang hang, guys. There's nothing like it at a bowling alley. And I'll tell you, I mean, personally, I did really well when I played my frames. I won a game. Just putting it out there. Everybody know.
I started it and ended with a strike.
There you go. You started on a high note, ended on a high note.
I had a few gutter balls too.
It's okay. Happens to the best of us. My first roll was a gutter ball, and then the second one of that same frame was a spare.
I just take videos, take pictures. I didn't bowl. I hold a ball pretending I was bowling.
So Brittany, one of the organizers, she basically yanged the bartender.
Oh.
Yanged the person who, a woman who was like in the snack shop or whatever. We made sure to get her a cap, and we gave her a button, and she was wearing it and sporting it, and so happy.
Yeah.
We took group photos. I laughed so hard. Why? Because with every spare and with every strike, they showed like this dated clip art on a screen. Like it was like Homer, like nice shot, Homer. And it was just funny stuff. One was like a Rodney Dangerfield one. It was like nice roll. nice. It was crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was a wonderful time.
They even had a red wine there. Yeah, sorry.
Let's try to have that Iowa for Yang website on our phone. Along with
Normal People 2020.
So we'll just show canvassers. So there's two new websites, everyone, that you can show your friends. One is called iowaforyang.com, right? Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
We're going to take the next exit.
Oh, I missed it. Exit 4, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, it's going to redirect you. It's not a loss of cause. We're good.
We should get off the next exit.
Okay.
Well, I remember that Heartland Express. See, that's a trucking company. Right there. See, you see a few trucks there. These are the employees parked. A lot of people working. I love how Tully made a video. I didn't watch it yet, but I recommend it to all of you. It says, Andrew Yang isn't going to make the next debate, but it doesn't matter. And the reason why is it's going to be the people of Iowa who decide. It's not going to be the poll. It's not going to be even the debate that's going to take place at Drake University. It's going to be the people.
Well.
Oh, look at that.
Huh? What?
Just subscribe. Look at the screen.
Oh.
Looks like a zombie. J Fong just subscribed. Thank you so much, J Fong. Woo. Got a question from Mr. Jermson. Does Tully have a Strava account? I can follow him on Strava. That's a very good question. I actually don't know, but I'd be happy to find out for you.
You can just text him on his, shaver. What?
Shaving with Tully.
Shaving with Tully. Yeah, you can just make a comment.
You can send him a message. Also, you can follow him on Twitter, and his DMs are open. Okay? He told me that, and I sent him a message, and he got back to me right away. Okay? Tully does speak Mandarin, and it's impressive. When you see you just witnessed a conversation between Tully and Ching. It's remarkable. I wish I knew what they were saying, but I just love. I love the tone and you just hear it's really cool to see.
He actually was in our car. I thought he was doing live yesterday.
I'm sure he did some.
Yeah, he was live.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hello, Victoria fam. Hello. Yang gang. Thank you to the 13 of you who are watching us as we are on our way to our canvassing territory. We're here happy to represent the Yang Gang. Any Yang Gang out there from New York or Connecticut watching right now, you're being represented. No matter where you are, you're being represented here. And we just want to emphasize how important it is. If you can get to Iowa, do it, because we have Yang Month going on over here. And the sooner you sign up, there are accommodations that could be made for you, possibly. So the sooner you do it, the better. And New Hampshire as well. If you're on the East Coast and you can spend a weekend in New Hampshire or even a day, do it. so we can hit the ground running and keep knocking on doors. And Andrew's name recognition there is at 94%. So it's just a matter of yanging people, basically. We just got to get them to that level. Many of them are already on a level of yang, so we just want to put them over the top, guys.
Wow.
So
look at exit 4. We missed it, and now it's like I can't even find exit 5.
It's coming up, but there's some exits that are few and far in between.
It's like a long way in between.
Yeah. Not few and far in between, but far in between. Oh, look at the water here.
Yeah.
There's some icing going on. Looks like
So
that's how you know it's winter.
Yeah. So
all right.
there was the bowling place. I mean, it's really interesting. It's like a very old style, huh?
But you know what you can do, Victoria? I understand. If you can't be there physically, that's why there's phone banking.
Phone banking. Yeah.
You can do that for like an hour at a time. Won't take you too much time, and it's worth it. Helps you move the dial. And then encourage any Yang gang around you, your local Yang gang, to phone bank. When you phone bank, it's like you're right here with us when we go door to door.
Mm-hmm.
It's another way to do it and get involved. We're going to be here. Well, I'll be here until Sunday. Ching will be here until Sunday, and Yun Jae will be here until tomorrow.
We've been here for 7 days, altogether 7 days.
Thank you, Australia. Big thanks from down under. We really appreciate it. Thank you. And you're welcome.
And I am considering coming back, but I have to do some arrangements of work and family. So
I'm going to be going to New Hampshire on the weekends. I'm definitely fired up to do that in the coming weeks. I'm in the CT Yang Gang, the Greater Hartford CT Yang Gang, and there have been folks going every weekend to canvass either in Nashua, New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire. So I'm definitely going to join them. I canvassed in Nashua 2 weeks ago, and it was pretty awesome, or 3 weeks ago. It's definitely worth it. But phone bank. I mean, they give you a script. You don't have to follow it verbatim, but just let them know that you're a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign. And, just speak your heart, speak your passion for this candidate, for this once-in-a-lifetime candidate and this movement. And it's going to resonate with people.
Exit 10?
Trust me.
How can exit 4 become exit 10?
Yeah, just do it. Exit 10 and 10. So we might have to...
I think I need gasoline.
Backtrack right away. It looks like gas stations right there. I see a BP straight ahead. But you haven't had to fill up much, huh? Because, the fuel efficiency of this vehicle is fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you have PayPal? Look at this.
Yeah.
Get together. I would love to donate a few bucks so you can buy a warm drink in this cold weather.
Oh, it's so
it is not
sweet.
much, but want to treat you guys for what I can afford. Do you have PayPal?
Yeah, we both
Yes, we both have PayPal.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Get you together.
Thank you.
You're helping us get it together by doing that. Thank you.
Our PayPal is our email, right?
Yeah. So we also had a GoFundMe too, but we can do PayPal.
You want to give it to them, or you want me to give it to them?
I figured because it's Juhl Media, it's best to be yours.
Just tell them jadeviola@gmail.com.
Jade Viola? Yeah. Okay, yes. So the email would be for this PayPal is Jade Viola.
Spell.
That's JADEVIOLA at gmail.com.
Viola instrument.
So Jade Viola at gmail.com. Oh, where can I find the link?
There's no link.
There's no link. No, but it said this.
Here.
Enable super chat so people can donate.
Oh, you can.
Oh, thank you, Get You Together, for posting it. Jade Viola at gmail.
Just go. Sorry, take it down. Oh.
We have 24 people.
Yeah. Just type in Jade. Ching's PayPal.
It's right there.
Huh?
jadeviola@gmail.com.
Yeah.
But they're asking for a link
Link
to the
what?
PayPal, to your PayPal.
No, that's it. You go to PayPal and
Oh no, but it's okay. You just use that email.
yeah, that's my email.
You just use that email on PayPal.
My name is Ching Juhl. You tell them Ching Juhl.
Yes.
I don't know how to open this. Sorry. Oh, here.
So Ching, I just want to make sure I sent it right.
Yeah, my name is Ching Juhl.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to open this. Sorry.
Open what?
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
So we're just stopping for some gas right now, you know. This has been the Yang Express, the Yang Mobile this week. Can't believe it's Canvas Day 5 already. Time flies when you're yanging. You know, that's how we have fun. We canvas during the day, and then at night, sometimes, you know, we go out and we have a different set of materials to go out and yang as well while having fun. It's kind of like Yang Gang Camp in Iowa. Seriously. That's the way it's been for us. So that's the name you'll see connected with the PayPal is Ching Juhl. Ching Juhl. Yeah, no, we appreciate any donation that you can give. It's a cold day here. So, you know, any like money for hot cocoa or coffee or whatever, or even lunch when we take a break during the day is very much appreciated. I know, I'm sorry, we just stopped for gas, so not much action going on here, but I am watching the chat. I'm going to let Ching know about enabling Super Chat, Gavin. That sounds like a great idea. I wonder if we can do that with this free version. Oh, it does not say Ching Juhl when I type in the name. Just try jadeviola@gmail.com when you search on PayPal. Right. Oh.
What?
Get You Together said it does not say Ching Juhl when I type in the name, the Gmail.
Right? Jade Viola?
Jade Viola.
JADE.
Yes.
VIOLA.
At gmail.com.
Yeah.
When you go on PayPal, when you click on to send money, it should pop up.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you watching, and we will soon be underway and back on the road. And
Yeah, we're just adding
we
gas.
hope that those of you who had to leave or will, you know, rejoin us, because we had 24. We're kind of down to 17.
Wow. Oh,
right now.
okay, because we stopped. Yeah.
We stopped, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Get You Together said, I will try, and let's hope it is you guys. It is. I hope so too.
You got it?
We have a mindset of abundance here. This is the gas station.
Yeah. Gas station.
Did you gang them?
I didn't go inside. I'm just
okay.
adding gas.
I left the flyers in the bathroom.
Awesome. Good job, Yunjae. That's good going. It's a good look. We just have this mindset of abundance when we go out and yang people. Abundance of opportunities to talk to people about, wow, you know, I call him number 46 at 46. Because when he takes that oath of office, that's how old he'll be, and he'll be the 46th president of the United States. We got to win Iowa and win New Hampshire, and then that's the end of the Yang media blackout. They can't ignore him anymore. They can't put pictures of like Jeff Yang or call him John Yang anymore.
John Yang.
Seriously.
I mean, how can they make mistakes? Excuse me. Sorry.
They didn't make a mistake. They did it on purpose.
Yeah.
They're trying to troll.
Okay, let's go. Seatbelt.
Trying to troll this movement. I have my seatbelt on.
Where do I go? Conductor.
South. 80 south.
They're making a left or right?
Okay.
Right.
I really love this field look.
Yeah, look at this.
Turn right or left?
Right.
Look at Iowa. Look at the fields.
Yeah, I love this.
Look at the naked trees. You know,
Yellow.
you see that it's winter here.
South here?
Yeah, south.
South is straight. South is straight.
Huh?
Straight.
South.
Okay.
We came up north. That's
Okay. Because I thought I saw south. But anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow!
Signs.
I love it!
It's beautiful.
I love the scene. Guys, you know, I actually feel there's a connection to the Midwest because I when I came off boat from China.
Thank you, Get You Together, for sending $10.
Oh my God! Thank you.
We can definitely afford a drink with that here in Iowa. Things are pretty
I want a hot
inexpensive here.
chocolate.
Thank you so much. You are awesome.
So I was here. I came off the boat many years ago. I won't tell you how long because you're gonna figure out how old I am.
We're gonna do the math. Everyone's gonna do the math.
I went to Indiana, Bloomington. I studied there for 6 years. So I feel kind of like coming home a little bit, although it's not really Indiana, but still. Iowa is, close to Indiana. So seeing the fields, although I haven't seen any corn because it's not season, right?
No, it's not in season. It is the corn state, but I haven't seen any corn growing here, obviously, because of the winter temperatures. Speed limit is 70 right now.
Woo!
It's beautiful. I love it. We are cruising. Gang cruising here. No doubt.
So the next thing is exit 4. Okay.
I'm watching, looking. I'm just clearing some things from my browser.
Oh.
Because I just want to have IowaForGang.com and normalpeople2020.com.
Can you do me a favor? Can you use my other phone?
Thank you for yanging everywhere, Victoria.
Send Ching Juhl a message. Just say, like you or me. Just say, I am on YouTube live right now.
Please report it ahead.
But I'm under.
You're going.
Speed
You're
limit.
going. You're good.
So can we tell them our meeting this morning in a general sense?
Yes, in a general sense.
Okay.
So Yang Week has been incredible. Met people from across the country, and there was kind of a roundtable session that we had this morning to talk about mental health. And love the fact how Andrew Yang has called attention to this. Is one of the reasons, the main reason why I support him is when he was on the Breakfast Club in February and on the Joe Rogan Experience, he called attention to the mental health crisis we have in this country. And the fact of the matter is, it's typical. It's becoming more and more the norm. It's not just special needs, neurologically atypicals and atypical, but also when it comes to mental health and mental illness and also just topics of wellness. And I love how Andrew Yang has touched on this, and unlike other candidates have. So we had a meeting, a round table, just to express ourselves, introduce ourselves to each other, and, talk about how it's okay if you suffer from anxiety and depression, if you're bipolar, all of these things, it doesn't at all diminish from your value as a human being. And in this Humanity First campaign and movement, mental health has become a focal point, and it's being destigmatized. How wonderful it would be to have a president who is so forthright on this, and also providing and talking about solutions to make our society better, and to also facilitate better mental health, and also a path to actualization, which is part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. With the freedom dividend, it would be one less thing to think about, and we would be far less stressed out and depressed and anxious. So the fact that we were able to all talk about this in different parts of the country, it's just very comforting to know you are not alone. And those of you who are watching and listening, if you have mental health issues, if you're suffering from depression and anxiety, have suicide ideation or anything like that, know that you are not alone. And I love the fact that the Yang Gang has been such a support system for me and has done wonders for my mental health. I even thanked Tully of Shaving with Tully. Thank you for making that video that says that Yang Gang has been good for my mental health. I told him that and he gave me a big hug.
Yeah, so I was
You're welcome.
thank you. I was very touched by first day when we had a meeting.
Yeah.
Someone said he has depression, but he's hesitating to look for treatment, and hasn't seen anyone, hasn't taken any medication. So, and then later on, 3 days later, and I also met people who admit they have depressions. So it's down to me, like, I think Youngans are very special people. Special people in like for people to leave their home for a week, for people who not working, make money for a week, right? For people leave their family, for people stay here until caucus time. These people are nuts, I'm telling you, right? They're nuts. So, but they're so brave. They're so brave, and they do not feel shame that talk about they're depressed or they have mental illness, right? Including myself. So we organized this meeting this morning, and
You organized it, Ching. Thank you.
there's like about 12 people showed up.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah.
It was awesome.
Some people are just there to support us.
Listen.
Yeah, we have one certified counselor who's a young man who also was depressed before, who came to help us, facilitate our comments and thoughts. So it was really comforting to be with people who have same vision, same passion for Andrew Yan, yet we are not normal. We have problems, but then we are not ashamed of telling each other, yes, I am fucked up, so what? You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you are in the highest point of disease, you are much more creative and brave, and you do things normal people don't even want to do or dare to do. So being depressed or being bipolar is not character a problem, right?
Right.
It's just like you having a heart attack, or you have what do you call it? What's the disease? What do you call it? Like a sugar problem?
Diabetes.
Yeah, diabetes. Anyway, so it's really nice. So we really bonded in many ways among young gang, right?
Yeah.
North
Definitely.
Jones Boulevard, make a right turn.
Okay. So this is a very special group of people. Any comments?
No, not yet. But yes, thank you, Victoria. You're right. That is humanity first. That's what it's about.
Yeah. So it's really wonderful.
And I think that the Yang Gang, we have a lot of hurting people, and that's okay.
Where do I go? India.
Right turn.
And it's a good
Here?
idea to admit that. Like Andrew has said in his speech, at the L&J celebration. That was the Liberty and Justice celebration in Iowa. He said, our kids are not all right. So he's telling the truth. So by admitting what the problem is, we can then come up with solutions that work for us.
Right.
And just because you have mental health issues, sometimes everybody needs help sometimes.
Right.
That's why I love the idea of Andrew Yang having a psychologist in the White House as a way to destigmatize mental health issues. Because when you have a crisis, ignoring it isn't going to make it go away. We need to confront it.
Right.
And I love the fact that Andrew Yang is about confronting the issues that face us in the 21st century. America is already better because he's...
Goes in and out.
Yeah, let us know if you can see it. So we apologize for any tech issues that are...
Are you asking?
Even when he was writing with us, if he synced the data, but he didn't say anything. He didn't answer me.
All right.
So I don't know.
Do you remember any of the names, maybe?
Well, the guy that we spoke to went to his house. His name was Clark.
So was that the last one you did?
That was the last one we did, yeah.
Amazing, you remember that.
Yeah. It's because this is so important to me and it's necessary. Because we don't want to knock on or go to a door we've already gone to.
Can't see anything.
But very likely, if we went to a door, we left a pamphlet there, very likely it hasn't been looked at yet.
I can't find this Clark, or is it 175?
I don't think it was Elm Ridge Drive. It might have been another street. Maybe it was.
We were on the street.
Oh.
Because we did up to 2:30. That was the Trump guy, and then that's when Tully joined us. And then anything above that, I think you guys did.
It would have been nice if Tully was still with us because then he came and put us, catch us up.
So they are right now trying to remember where they ended because we had a guest.
I haven't done any syncing. Did you do any syncing?
Well, I just pressed sync now, but it's again, it says last synced 17 hours ago. So I don't know what to do because I keep pressing sync and it says it's been updated.
Yeah.
But it says last synced 17 hours ago. So.
It says not synced yet, which is weird because I have my mobile data on.
I'm gonna try to re-log in, maybe.
Yeah, I should do the same thing. I'm gonna log out, log back in.
Okay. So.
Fuck, it tells me to enter the list number. Don't log out yet. What's the list number?
Oh crap.
What happened?
I logged out to try to do the same thing you're doing. And then it said discarding list, which sucks. Why would it do that? Now we don't have a list.
I think I have it. Because either Julia or...
I remember you gave it to me. Oh, he sent it to you? He texted it to you? He texted it to you because I remember you gave me the list.
It's 317
317
899
899
36 dash
160
16035
Okay. Downloading it.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
So it looks like I guess 168 was the one that we didn't hit.
Philip E. Conway, 53.
Yeah.
I know I tried to mention the name, but just 168. Okay, we're just figuring out where we're going. It looks like we got it.
So they are figuring out where they left off. A little confusing is because yesterday Tully joined us. Yeah, normally when they finish canvassing, we will go back to hotel room to sync everything or to make notes.
Like everything that's.
So, but yesterday was a little different because we finished yesterday, then went back. We finished actually later than usual. Then we went back, and then I had an interview set up for Yangon. So people were interviewing and being interviewed by me. And then we went to the bowling alley. So it was a little slightly different schedule. So here it is Yunji walking around trying to recognize.
Oh yeah.
So they usually have can you show me your clipboard? They have a clipboard. They have they make notes. Yeah, and then that's good. And then they have like Nick wrote a letter, a very moving letter.
We have.
They have these
Caucus cards.
Caucus card. They want I want people to fill out to commit. Say I will go to caucus. And they have pamphlet, brochures about Nguyen's message. And can you give me your letter? Can I have one of the letter so maybe I can read to them? Nick wrote this really personal letter. When someone is not home, Nick actually leave a letter there. Sometimes we leave a chocolate with other stuff. And so this idea of writing a letter ourselves, leave at the door, is actually from Paget, a Californian young gun who has a very active talk show. She talks about Nguyen every single day, like 3 to 5 times. So she has a live show also. She was canvassing here a week before we got here, and now I think she's still in Iowa right now with her friend and fiance. So while we're waiting for them to get together, I would like to read you, which I think is really great. It says, "Hi, okay, dear sir and madam Iowan, my name is Nick Rivera from Connecticut, visiting Iowa City, canvassing as a volunteer for Democratic President candidate Andrew Yang. I'm in my mid-30s and a freelance professional. Would have a freelance professional voice-over actor and writer. If you told me 6 months ago that I would be at your doorstep, I would have laughed you to scorn. It is my conviction that is the best candidate to secure the nomination and win the presidency on November 3rd. His campaign is unconventional. I think he is offering something different that other candidates in the field cannot. Is needed more than ever in a hyper-partisan climate. I believe he has the ability to build a non-ideological coalition from across the political spectrum. He is peeling off Republicans, progressives, libertarians, liberals, conservatives, as well as Trump voters, like my grandmother. Unlike the political in the top tier who have ideological tires that cannot break, Yan is right there with them, owning no one, because he is not beholden to bundles and Wall Street. he has outsealed senators, House members, and a mayor despite not being a politician, having never run for office before. One of his strength because it will take a non-politician with his act together to successfully challenge and be the current president. Andrew Yang is a non-profit leader who helped create thousands of jobs in cities across the country that were devastated by the Great Recession of 2007, 2008, and an entrepreneur who is laser focused on the economy. He is bringing up key issues that career politicians do not talk about, such as technological advancement that include automation and massive job loss in the most common industry, such as manufacture, retail, food services, and prep, and trucking. He is running for president because after looking at numbers, he feels the urgency of now, since